Hello everyone, this is Philosophy 72. This is the beginning of winter 2021. That's usually how I refer to the class, although the official denomination is 2020 fall term 2, number 2. Okay, so my name is Bruno Gulli. I teach this class, and uh, what I do is every week, we have 6 weeks, I will make and upload a video, short video, to give you some pointers, some indications about the material we are studying. Today is an introduction as well. So I want to tell you also, I sent a syllabus, the syllabus in an email. You find the syllabus also on Blackboard under course information. Under course content, you find all the material we are reading this semester. You also find the discussion board forum, so where you put the discussion entries. That's on your home page, on the left side of your home page, and the journal site, okay, for the journals that you will do every week. For example, by next week, you will, by basically January 10th, Sunday, January 10th, you will have to write one journal entry. The topic is already there, and also the discussion board entry. Okay, this actually, the first week there are two entries for the discussions. One is an introduction. You just introduce yourself, say something about whatever you want to share with me and with the class. Okay, and the topic is there, the description, and also then there is one discussion board entry about the material we are reading. Okay, so this week actually we do, because this is the short semester, right? I mean, basically every week would be like, each week is 2 weeks. Each week would be 6 hours, right? Altogether, 2 3 hour classes if we were in the face-to-face situation. So we are doing, this week we are starting with an introduction to philosophy. You will see in the syllabus, right? I mean, this is part one. I divide the short semester into two parts. Part one, weeks 1 to 3, and part 2 then weeks 4, 5, and 6. In part 1 we will focus on these three philosophers: Descartes, Leibniz, and Spinoza. The first week, however, this week, before starting with Descartes, we are reading sections from a book by Descartes called Meditations on first philosophy, a small book. We are reading the first three meditations, especially focusing on meditation 2. But before that, we also engage this very interesting painting by René Magritte. I put the link in the syllabus and on Blackboard, so you can see the painting. This is not a pipe, that's the name of the painting, and also a few pages by Antonio Gramsci, an Italian philosopher in the 20th century. But we do that as an introduction, right? Because he writes these very interesting pages on the question of what it is to study philosophy. And the idea, the basic idea, I tell you right now, I want to be short, right? But the basic idea that you find there is that everybody is already a philosopher, whatever, I mean, a thinker. We all think, right? So there is a spontaneous philosophy that comes before studying philosophy in college, university, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's the idea. So you will see the difference between common sense and good sense. Read the highlighted passages, especially, and write. Discuss that in. I believe that Gramsci. I asked you to write on Gramsci in the discussion board. Okay, there are two questions. One has to do with the painting by Magritte. Okay, this is not a pipe. And then the other question with Gramsci and the study of philosophy. And then the journal will be on actually Descartes, especially on meditation 2. Again, there are two read the highlighted sections. I want to say a few words also about Descartes. Then next time we do another philosopher. But you read these three meditations, and also in the syllabus you see the keywords metaphysics, ontology, epistemology. Let me say a few words about these key concepts. Okay, metaphysics is the title of Descartes' Meditations on First Philosophy. First philosophy is the same as metaphysics. Okay, we know the word physics. Meta as a prefix means beyond, that which is physical, visible, tangible, and so on and so forth. It is the study of the essence of a reality. Let's say what in reality is really real. Okay, I mean, think about reality, everything changes. You will find that in the wonderful illustration of the piece of wax in Descartes in the second meditation. Everything changes. A piece of wax, WAX, changes as I move closer to the fire, right? But things are what they are anyway. So there is change. We also change constantly, and there is permanence. Things also to a degree stay the same. That's one of the questions of metaphysics. Okay, so the study of the essence of reality, not simply reality but the essence of it. And ontology is another word for metaphysics, we can say. They are kind of interchangeable. On in Greek means being, being, that which is. Onto is the plural. Logy, the study of that which is, the study of reality, of the essence of reality. Epistemology, episteme means knowledge, and logy, the study of episteme, the study of knowledge. Okay, so we had these three important words, three important branches of philosophy. The main question for metaphysics and ontology is, what is this? What is it? What is reality? What is it? And the question of epistemology is, what do I know? And how do I know that what I know, or what I think I know, what I believe I know is actually the case, because things could be different from what I take them to be. I can be mistaken, right? I mean, just a quick example, when I look at the sunrise, the sunset, well, I see that I can take a picture of the sunrise, right? But the sunrise does not happen. The sunset does not happen. The sun does not move, right? As we know, I mean, after Copernicus and the Copernican revolution, it is the Earth rather than the sun that moves, right? That revolves around itself and around the sun, right? So, I mean, we have a perception. We see things that are not necessarily the same as, the essence, let's say, of reality, okay? So, the difference between what seems to be the case, appearance, and what in fact is the case, let's say, essence, that's what metaphysics studies. So what is it really, and what do we know? What do I know, and how do I know that what I think I know is actually the case and not a mistake? Okay, so these are the questions. You will find this in Descartes. You see that Descartes begins by deconstructing everything, by doubting everything, calling everything into question, doubting everything. Maybe everything that I see, everything that I experience, maybe I myself, my hands, my face, and so on, that I see now, right now in this video, maybe they're not true, they're not real, right? Maybe it's just my imagination, and so on and so forth. So, can I doubt everything? Yes, to a point. There is a point in which there is no longer doubting. It's no longer possible to doubt, because when I, for example, doubt that I am doubting, when I think that maybe I'm not thinking, right? Just like when I think that maybe I'm not speaking, but when I think that maybe I'm not thinking, I'm still thinking. Okay, so that's Descartes' problem, that's Descartes' solution. In thinking, I find certainty. I find what I am. The famous sentence that everybody knows, it's not from this book, another book by Descartes. I think therefore I am, that's the card, okay? So because precisely because of the fact that I think, I know that I am. It's not the other way around, okay? So thinking establishes the certainty of the self. Remember that the theme of the course is the self, the other, and the world, okay? With the card we have the establishing of the centrality of the self, the subject, the I think, and because of that, because I think, then I also know that I am. Okay, so that's the point. You will see that, but it's very interesting, and so that's the question for the journal entry as well. And also I want to point out this dualism, twofold structure that you find in the card between the body, which is one thing, one substance, and the mind or soul, which is another thing, another substance. Okay, so we had this separation, which is still in the order of metaphysics. Okay, so in any case, I keep the videos short. I give you a few indications of what you can you had to look for. I mean, as you read, especially the highlighted sections in the material, and then if you have questions, always contact me. You have everything in the syllabus. You have all the information you need. Again, if you have questions, you can contact me via WhatsApp, phone, Blackboard, Collaborate, Ultra, and so on and so forth, and ask all your questions. Remember that what you had to do, the requirements are this. Okay, you had to do all the writing assignments, discussion board entries, journal entries, and at the end of the semester as well, the final reflective essay, which is also included in the journal's site on Blackboard. Okay, so again, see you next week with another short video on the next philosopher. But again, I know this is the first class, introductory, and also I said a few words about Gramsci, about the painting by Magritte. Answer, think about the question, why would Magritte paint this pipe, and then write underneath, as part of the painting as well, the statement, this is not a pipe. What is this? That's the question that you had to think about. Okay, what is this and why? What is the relation between the image of the pipe and the statement underneath that says this is not a pipe? The statement seems to be correct. Think about that. Okay, so in any case, let me know if you have questions, and so then we'll proceed from here. Okay, thank you. Bye.